All right, welcome to Design Disasters with Joseph LaMagna and Brendan Porath of Friday Golf. Today we're going to the 15th hole at Turtle Point on Kiawah Island. It's a par four. At the tips, it's 385 yards. One up is 346. Oddly enough, Joseph, on the card, two up is 347. So a longer hole from the middle tee as opposed to one up.
Love it.
I don't know how they got to that. I'll say, we're pressed up hard against the ocean. You've been playing in the marsh. One of my favorite parts of this hole, maybe the walk to it. As you can see, the first hole in the ocean is a par three. You park your cart. You're definitely in a cart for this course. You play up to the par three, then walk back to the cul-de-sac here on the cart, and then start going the other way down the coastline. I don't know if that's routing 101 or I'm just a dunce, but you're now playing a 385, 350 yard par four resort guests into across probably a pretty stern wind. Tough wind right up the ocean. Joseph, what are you seeing here?
You know, what I see is out of bounds on both sides of a 40-yard wide
Yes.
fairway, a 35, 40-yard wide fairway, which for professional golfers or Jack Nicklaus, who designed
Sure.
this, isn't. I mean, that's enough width that you're going to be okay. For resort guests, there's balls going onto the beach and into houses all day. So this just looks like an absolute butt kicker coming towards the end of your round right on the ocean.
And again, like 350, a resort guest probably taking lumber, probably taking something, not just bunting like a 6 iron, because now we're going to the green and it's this Pinto size green. You need a pretty low, high lofted club, a wedge. You're probably hitting like a 9 iron. That's if you're playable. A lot of people, Andy talks about peppering the houses, playing this in a junior tournament. $5 million houses on one side. You've got needless waste area coming in at the green. OB left, obviously. On the whole guide, they say the misses lawn, which seems like a strategic misadventure, correct?
Yeah, I'm not sure that I would go for that. But I will. The one thing I will say about this hole that I like is some inklings, some resemblance of the road hole at St. Andrews here at this little pot bunker that maybe you get to putt around. So that's pretty sweet.
The resemblance. Well, that's all that matters. And for this nomination, again, it's a Jack Nicklaus course. You've paid hundreds of dollars, lost between four to a dozen balls. You finally get to the ocean. Can't really see the ocean because of the dunes and the native. And you've been punched in the face over and over and over again. And you finally get to the ocean for another big uppercut.
I agree. This is a design disaster. It doesn't seem to make the most use of the land, and that's a pretty nice piece of land. I'm out on this hole. It's a design disaster.